Hey friends, good to see y'all guys. How you doing? Becca B, Joyce, Sally Bream, Lori Bell, Jimmy Bendito. Hey Jimmy, how you doing? Michael, Joycelyn. Hey Joycelyn. BTW, y'all guys are coming in fast. March Maiden, Adam, Pam, Brian. Hey Brian, hoorah, right on man, living strong. MP's in the house. How you doing, guys? Oh shoot, what was that? Hang on. Nopey, how the heck you doing, Nopey? Man, thank you so much for your continued support. You are an awesome person. Thank you. So guys, Nopey threw in a $5 for the cause, said, good day, sir. You know what, Nopey? It actually kind of is, my friend. I mean, I like to say hey, Movies and Chill, how you doing? Hey, I like to say that all days are good days. You know, I say it a lot. There's always negative, even if it's just something in our brain from a long time ago, or some worry or some thought or some unrealistic thing, you know. Most of the time I like to just embrace it as a good day, though. You know, it's like sometimes I like to think of myself like 85, all stoved up, you know, been a rough life and everything, and I can go back to one random day from my younger days, right? And today was it. And one thing about it like that, really, it kind of makes the day, even a bad day, not that bad, because I can think of like when I'm 85 being like, you know, well, I'm gonna rock this bad day. This bad day is my day, right? And yeah, but today's been a good day, to tell you the truth. Not much to be disappointed about, not much to worry about. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my pickup truck. Now, Max has been busted. He's only running because I needed him, right? He's like, he won't stop, right? I think I'm having troubles with the clutch, maybe. So while I'm disengaging the clutch and going into, I'm having a bit of a problem where it goes real slow, and then sometimes it'll pop and die. I also have low compression in my cylinders. So I think I run high 80s on all of them. Michael and I tested them in the shop about a year ago. He said that it's all right. Most of the time, the cylinder runs at like 125 or something, the compression rate or something, if I'm keeping up right. But he said that as long as all the cylinders are about even, that it's okay. Now, my friend, the mechanic, he's got a brand new, man, I wish I had something to throw towards him, right? He's got a brand new 350 Chevy engine, 8-cylinder. Exactly what Max runs. He's also trying to sell me a brand new transmission, and there's something else. Oh, I think it's a whole nother engine for the Interceptor. It's another police transmission and an engine. I wish I could do it right now. I just texted him a minute ago, telling him that I'm dead in the water for a couple months. I've got to get back on my feet, and basically I'm living on my truck. The guy's awesome too. He ran by, he knows guys up in my area too. He ran up and saw that my truck wasn't there, and he was like, Matt, I just want to let you know, you're driving your truck, right? I'm like, it's good to have friends. It is. I went to Walmart. So Jamie ran me into town. Thank you, Jamie. Big shout out to Jamie. As y'all guys know, we've just lived too close together for too long here recently, and we've kind of needed a bit of space, right? Is the best way I think to describe it. And it was nice getting to run around with her a little bit today. It was like old times. We just chatted, you know. Boy, her car smells good. It's like I cannot get over how nice her world smells. It's so pretty. And yeah, so she ran me up to Walmart, and I got my Interceptor. You can tell I'm in the Interceptor now. While I was at Walmart, I met this really cool guy. Hang on, let me go over here. Somebody threw in $5. I want to Don, thank you guys. Don didn't say anything, just threw in $5 for the cause. Let me get you a heart and a like, Don. Thank you, Don. You're remarkable. Thank you for your continued and ongoing support, my friend, as well as your encouragement and for being here, part of the channel. So, hey, Jimmy Dudley, I met a really cool guy in Walmart. This dude was huge, too. I'll tell you, we got a soldier out there representing the United States of America. I want this dude doing it. This guy is like, man, Marine for, I don't want to give you years and everything. Marine for a long time, then he went Air Force. dude's been through it. And I mean, he's huge too. You should see the guy. I walked up to him and, or he walked up to me. He's like, are you? I'm like, I once was. And he was like, I watch your videos, man. Thanks for being so inspiring. And this dude, he's like that. He's got this great energy. He's into bodybuilding and stuff now. He's one of those guys, every day's a good day, and he's using what his life experience to help motivate others to change their lives to be better. He works with people that are like overweight and stuff, and you should see, he showed me a few of the before and afters. These guys are like, oh, right? Like these big Hercules looking dudes, right? And he'll show me the before picture, and it's amazing. It's just amazing how we can change our lives to the better. And oh, it's a donkey over there. And how hard work and determination pays off. It's just, it was really great. I talked to him for about 15 minutes, standing there in the aisle there at Walmart. While I look him up, he showed me his thing and everything. I'm going to give him a little bit of publicity in one of my coming out my videos that are coming out, and that'll be pretty cool. But I want to try and find a way to get a hold of him, because just like everything he does was just like awesome. What else? It is extraordinarily difficult, and I'm not talking just challenging. I mean, it's hard to drive 2 rigs at the same time. And trust me, I've been doing it for here about a week now. Yep, I'm driving the Interceptor and I'm driving my Chevy pickup at the same time. So shout out to all my friends and supporters. Thank you to my neighbors here. Thank you to all of y'all guys. You've saved my butt in so many different ways. And yeah, all right. Now I can only stay with y'all maybe about 40 minutes, and then I've got to get out of here. I got to get back up on the mountain. I got everything important to me buried in a hole out there. Ow. Okay. $50 for a late fee. Oh, that's going to hurt. Let's see. What does that mean? Hang on. I just got a text back. All right. So that's going to be, that's doable. Shoot. And I'm not getting anything. That work. I'm sorry, I'm doing math right now in my head, guys. I'll make it work. I can make it work. All right, it's worth it. It'll be fine. Took a punch on some overdue bills. We'll just say that, but that's okay. Most everybody I interact with and everything are understanding. We're all people that, like, stuff happens, you know, so it makes it easier when we're faced with difficult times. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, I gotta get up on the mountain. I bury everything that's important to me when I leave. I've got my bang bangs buried real close to the beginning of the trail. And then I've got the rest of my stuff, like my computer and all that stuff, buried out in different little squirrel holes out there. And the reason I use different squirrel holes is so that if anybody finds one of my squirrel holes, they don't get my entire cash. It's the whole thing of keeping your eggs in different baskets, basically. But I'm always worried because there are a lot of hunters up there right now, and hunters do weird stuff. I don't mean that we're weird people. I'm just saying that we find ourselves in some really weird places. So where I would think, oh yeah, let's bury that, nobody will ever be there. Yeah, you get a couple of these hunters together and somehow they're going to wind up building their blind right on top of my cache. So I got to get that taken care of. And before dark too. I'm pushing dark here pretty soon. Hang on, somebody else I think dropped in. The Creator. Hey, thank you, Creator, again for your continued support and encouragement. Let me get you a heart and a like here. I think that's about all I was saying. I just got to get stuff balanced now. Creator spent $5, guys, here on the channel. Bought a comment, says, if you have low compression, you can run a quart Lucas oil stabilizer. It just thickens the oil. No kidding. I'm sorry, lots of road dust today, guys. And yes, I'm a smoker. I'm sure I'll hear that from somebody. But hang on, let me get 1 second, Creator. Wait, are those new? Score one for the good guys. Hoorah! Hey, it's not money, but it's cigarette papers, so don't worry about it. I always keep extra everywhere. Let me see if I can get this to work there, creator. Hang on, I gotta get a picture of that so that, what's it called? Lucas Oil Stabilizer. Let me get a picture of this. It was cool talking to that guy today because I've had tons of friends that are Marines, and my brothers and I and the other fishing kids, we grew up out there. Like, you've seen Deadliest Catch. It is no joke, right? And only the people on the back deck, they're the ones that you fight and live with, right? And we might be fighting the cold and the weather and the water and everything, but it's kind of like, it's a fight, you know? And you gotta have that teammate thing. So we started saying hoorah. Oops. Which is not a military saying, by the way. They all have different versions of raw, basically. And hoorah, they actually use that on TV when they don't want to, like, when they want to use a military saying, but it's not accurate, so there's no disrespect. And it's cool. All my friends who have been in the Marines, because that's the closest to the Marine saying, they're all like, not offended at all. Just glad that you and the rest of the kids out there, you know, got something out of it and everything. And my granddad, he served in the big war, right? WW2 and all that stuff. Tail gunner, shot down in the South Pacific 7 times in his tours of duty. But it was cool talking to that guy today because he's like, no, I'm not offended at all. First time I ever heard you say it, I wasn't sure, you know, but like, I'm just glad he said the same thing everybody does. I'm glad you get inspiration from it. And yeah, I don't know. I like to think in some way in my life, what I do is, I don't know, it's kind of like the old-fashioned, what do you call them, militias, kind of, I guess, you know, like back in the day, the ones that during the colonization and everything. Anyway, long story. What the heck was that? I said something I know I wanted to tell y'all guys. It was important. It just popped in my, what the heck was it? Oh, I hate that. That sucks. Thank you, creator. I will check into that. That could really help. Catfish, how you doing? Rush P says, hey, Matt, glad to see you're doing life and sorting things out. Respect from Toronto, Canada. Hey, thanks, Russ. Thank you, neighbor. Yeah, just got to keep moving forwards. You know, it's all we can do. I tell myself lots of times, you know, keep moving forward. Don't die. That's my mantra. Actually, whenever anything is ever wrong, that's why I tell myself. I've woken up in the middle of the night saying it before. Keep moving. Don't die. That's all you got to do. It's not that hard. The one and only Licking Chicken. How you doing out there, Licking? Says hello to Becca. Audio Fool. Cool name. Quick catch here. LOL won't have sounded right. I'm not sure, bud, but I right on. Let's see. Nope. Lucas Oil is good stuff. I'm going to check it out. Check it out, Nope and creator. Absolutely, guys. Thank you. Hey, Robert Gaylor in the house. Fish on the Brain. Love it. What a cool name. You down in the lower 48. Now, yes, Fish. I live in the Okanagan County between Orville and Tenasket. There's a little mountain out here that I love, Chapaca Mountain. I've been the madman up there for about 5 years now. I just love the area, love the people, love the wildlife. Can't shake this cough today. There's so much road dust. I show you the dash. It's everywhere, guys. And I said, yes, I am a smoker. You know what's funny though? So we have, and this isn't funny, but we have fires around here. I know a lot of y'all guys do. It's terrible. There's no joke. Nothing about it is funny, right? However, at the same time, with that said, I know a lot of people who are smokers and a lot of people who are not smokers. And I find it very interesting that during the time where air is filled with smoke from these forest fires and stuff. All of us smokers, it's no thing. We just like walk it off, right? And everybody that doesn't smoke coughs and hacks and everything. And I'm like, I'm not saying anything. I'm just sitting there thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Or what I'm not saying? Is, yeah, don't smoke. It's not good for you. Have y'all actually hit that like button 118 times in 16 minutes? Thank you guys. Thank you so much. That really helps. It helps so much. And thank you to everybody that's been hyping the videos too. I know a few of y'all guys probably already knew about that, but I'm going to say shout out to Jamie for teaching me about it and teaching a few of us out there. So there's after the live goes off, guys, for anybody that doesn't know what the hype is, 3 times a week you can hype a live video on YouTube, and it helps really push that video out there to the audience. And so what you do after the live is over, there's like 3 dots over there on the right hand side, and you can click that and it says like comment, and then right below that it says hype. If you hit that hype, it's like warp speed for our channel. And y'all guys have been killing it lately because our views are like through the roof and things have been going really well. I felt a little embarrassed today for the difficulties when I was talking to that guy because he's so positive and he was like, I'd help you, you know? And I was like, you have helped me, just your attitude, right? And then at the same time, it's nice, I think, sharing the negative and the bad times with y'all guys. Because I think it shows that it's there. That's what I like about some of the people that I follow and get a lot of inspiration from, is when they show me that it's not always easy. You can't fix it. It's going to be bad sometimes, you know? And so I think that's great. He was even talking about like our mission to help people and stuff. He said that he loved the one video I did with Skate Girl in it, where we're like, I introduced y'all guys to her and everything. I thought that was cool because that helps further the, I guess, the faith in what we're doing. If that makes any sense, you know? John, thank you, John. Appreciate you so much. So guys, John put in $10 for the channel. I bought a comment, says, hey Matt, I'm a 3-time deployed combat veteran and a fan of yours as well. Thank you, sir. Thank you for keeping us free. I flew Black Hawk. Whoa. Imagine that. The Black Hawk helicopters for the Army. Glad to hear you got to spend some time with Jamie. She seems like a real gem. She's a good person. Thank you, John. Thank you for everything you've done for all of us. I always wanted to fly. One of these days, I might get me a civilian plane or something. I was going to go Marine, was what I wanted to do. Back in 2013, I almost enlisted. That was right when the show was taking off. I really wanted to be Air Force, though. Like, since I was a kid, I wanted to fly. I thought that'd be so cool. When we went to, so the show took us to a lot of places when we weren't filming and stuff. We were in Texas once, off season, and we went to one of the NASA air bases and everything. And I'm not going to give you some boohoo sob story, right? But I will say that in my family, I was the one that always had to run and chase and do, and was always behind, and didn't want anybody to wait for me and stuff, right? And I felt like an inconvenience all of the time. And so we were on this big tour. There was a lot of us, you know, a lot of very loud people in there and stuff. And like, so it was hard to stand out really, right? And I wanted to talk to the scientist, but then we'd spend our time and then it'd be time for us to go, right, to the next section and all. And one section was the one that I was the most looking forward to. I was looking forward to the most. It was the flight simulator. It was like an F-18, right? Which is what I grew up like in the video games flying and stuff, right? And I think it was an F-18, I want to say. And I got in there and everybody got their turn to fly this thing. And then, like always, it was time to go. And I didn't get a turn, right? And because there's just so many of us and everything. And the scientists there, though, I'll never forget, they were like something you would see in a movie. They were your total, like, like total NASA scientists, right? Two guys and a lady. And as we were starting to walk out, they were like, wait, you didn't get your turn. And I'm like, it's okay, we don't have time. And they're like, come back. And they literally grabbed me, drug me. They told the rest of the group to keep going, right? Drug me to the flight simulator, set me in this thing and taught me how to fly it. And I mean, I spent probably 20 minutes there with them. And they taught me how to fly and all this stuff. They're like, now this particular jet doesn't have weapons. However, if you did want to arm your weapons, this is how you would do it. And they would not let me stop until I could land. I took off really well. My takeoff was good. I mean, takeoff's not bad, right? Or that hard. But then landing, I kept, and I'm like, guys, I gotta go. I've gotta go. And they're like, no. And they hit go again. And they're like, this is NASA. All right, we don't settle at all, ever. So you gotta land this thing. It's the mission. And I'm like, hoorah. And yeah, so I landed it. And I tell you, I gave them all a hug and turned around and walked off. Yeah. So, John, thank you so much for everything that you've done for all of us. And thank you for everything you've done here, too. I'm a big fan of yours, my friend. Friend. We're big friends now, right? I appreciate you. We're rolling through, guys. I got to check the time real quick. I can't be here long. I got to go. I got maybe 11 minutes. Let's give it 11 minutes, and I got to get out of here, guys. Marcia, hola, mi amiga. Dallas Herman, bro, I got some I got some supplies for you if you want them. MRE stuff. Dallas, yeah, if you don't want them and you can't use them, I will definitely take them, brother. I would really appreciate it. A lot of the stuff that my friends here have sent in are the things I'm living on right now. And MREs are one of those at this moment. Now, if you need them, don't worry about me. I am making it. I'll always make it. And if there's somebody there in your actual area who needs them more, you just go ahead and give them to them, all right? But I could definitely use them, Dallas, if you don't need them, my friend. Laura Thyme, hey, Matt, would you ever move back to the farm? Nope. I'm not the kind of person to go backwards, Laura. It was a great time, wonderful world. I learned so much. That the road is out there now, and that's where I'm headed. I'm not sure where. It's hard to tell from this end where the road goes. Now, Loomis is my home. Loomis, Orville, the Okanagan County that has the forest, the animals, and the people that I like. However, at the same time, I need to see more. My time is getting short. You know, I've still got time, but it's time to pay attention to what I have left and use it. And that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Real soon, too. Real soon, guys. We're going to get up and out and move and do, and it's going to be great. That farm was 3 years of the best life I've ever had. It was the place where I learned how to be okay with being me. Learned a lot there. Learned a lot there. I'll always be grateful for my knowledge in apples too, because I'll drive past some of these farms out here and stuff, and I don't know. I hardly know anything, to tell you the truth. And I know more than nothing. And more than nothing feels good when I can drive past an apple orchard and I can answer somebody's question. And be like, yeah, but you know, if it was me, and then I just repeat what the gentleman I used to work for would say. I just verbatim say exactly what he would say. Yeah, and it's good. And it's good. Thanks for hitting that like, guys. I can't believe we're on 207. Appreciate y'all, guys. Dan says, your family has brought joy to millions and you were my family's favorite. So rad to see you while scrolling. Well, Dan, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being part of the adventure. You and so many other people wanting to join the adventure and be part of it and coming with us along on the way really has enriched my life and given me substance that I never could have had without it. And that's all because of you and y'all's participation. Thank you for being there. Thanks for being a friend. And I'm glad you found me scrolling. That's really cool. Welcome to the community. We got a lot of great people. Jump on in, get to know somebody. Little Lisa. Hey, little Lisa. How you doing? Phil. Hey, Phil. How you doing? Adam says, what's the plan for tonight? Get home, get safe, maybe do a little bit of laundry before it gets dark. Try and hang up some shirts so that they'll dry for tomorrow, and then just get something to eat. Honestly, I got one of those little chickens, those little, what do you call them? Game hens left. I'm going to cook that up. And the one I did last night was a little bit raw towards the bony parts, but it was too dark to tell. So I mean, it was very, very juicy, very, very, very juicy. It was delicious. Yeah. Throw the bones away before the sun comes up. That's all I've got to say. Enjoy it, but throw the bones away before the sun comes up, because you don't. Man. It's a good day, guys. Let me scroll through. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. If y'all have donated, yes, I thought somebody had. Aileen, hi, Aileen. Get your heart and a like. Aileen put in $5 to support the channel, guys. Says, hey, Matt, hope you have a good evening. Well, thank you, my friend, and I hope you do as well. If that's your kitty cat, that's a pretty kitty. Yeah, thanks for being cool, too. I appreciate you, my friend. Hi, David. Nerds with Cats is in the house. Finally got to talk to Nerds the other day. Very cool. You see, Nerds and I, we've known each other. Well, a lot of us, we've known each other for a long time. Nerds and I, we share this special wavelength kind of thing, which is kind of neat. Because we've been through a lot of different stuff separately, but then at the same time together, if that makes sense. So there's a lot that we relate to, and it's not all always positive. We're able to relate to a lot of the negative in life from our own perspectives. It's weird to say, but man, it was like talking to a soldier or something the other day that like has fought on the same lines, right? And I'm like, yeah, it was pretty freaking cool. It was. Thanks for being there, Nerds. Now, I look forward to talking to you more. Like I've told you before, and all my friends already know, I hardly ever text or call. It's like I'm really off the grid a lot, even if it's only in my head. But I appreciate you so much. And shout out to the rest of our mods, too. Those ladies kill it, don't they, guys? Hey, we got Faith Meets Reality in the house. Hey, guys. Joyce Lyons. I know I said hey to Joyce already. Cynthia Smith says, I need to start screenshotting this, Cynthia. She says, I never get notifications when you're going live. Caught this one. Love your videos. Wishing you the best. Thank you, Cynthia. I need to get more screenshots of y'all guys telling me that you aren't getting notifications so I can send them into YouTube once I get back on my feet. And they'll go in and check the channel and figure out what's going on with that. Also, and you reminded me, so I was talking to that guy at Walmart today, and he was telling me that he follows me on Facebook, right? And I'm like, but I'm not on the book. Well, as y'all guys know, I am. There are a lot of scammer pages out there that literally just copy and paste my product and actually make money and get paid for it and stuff. Well, I was telling Jamie earlier today, I'm sick of letting people get away with stuff. I'm not taking this negative. I'm not going somewhere negative with this. I'm just saying we're not going to let them get away with this anymore. The algorithm and the way that the book is set up protects these people. However, I've been doing a lot of meditation and a lot of Columbo like work. For anybody that doesn't know, Columbo was a detective back in the day. He was a dang good one, though he acted like a moron most of the time. See the resemblance? And I know who runs these pages. I know how to get them shut down now. I'm not going to attack through the book. I'm going to attack through another legal avenue. And I figured that out today. With everything that's gone on over this past couple months too, I know that once I stabilize, I will still have the drive, the energy, and the desire to see it through. After that, we might start our own Facebook club, but I seriously don't think so. That's not really my thing. You know what I mean, guys? But yeah, where it's at, I'll let you know. Once they start falling, I'll let you know. That way you can enjoy the fire too. It's going to be warm. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be warm. On that note, seriously, the one important thing that I know, yeah, in life, we got to get rough. Otherwise, we're just going to get bullied. So we got to be able to stand up for ourselves. Now, when we're hurt, when people are attacking, when stuff is going wrong and everything, and then we get the upper hand, it can give us the instinct that it's okay to treat them the way that they treat us. And I mean, a little bit's going to be necessary to get to, right? And then justice is nice too, right? However, I've always found it's very important not to let me turn into them and feel justified in what I do once I get the upper hand. So settle it, finish it so it doesn't start up again. And also so that the others out there who are looking don't think, oh, I can get away with that crap too, right? You got to let them know. But then after that, back to good guy, right? Never leave good guy is what I try and do. And no, I'm not a good guy, but I like to say I try and work for the good guys. It's kind of like Josie Wells, right? I don't know if he was a good guy or not. But you know what? He was with the good guys. And yeah, so I love that saying too in that movie. He's like the old Native American guy. Remember, he tells the old woman, he's like, time to wake up, little lady. Hell's coming to breakfast. But we're going to even some scores around this place. Hi, Ash. That's so weird the way the comments go back up to the top like that. Johnny Rose, how the heck you doing? Hey, you catfish. Lola, we got Lola in the house. Creator says the oil stabilizer isn't really a fix, but it's an old school Band-Aid for worn out engines. That's awesome, but a solid fix is nothing I've ever been able to secure. I am totally with you. Just a Band-Aid is really all I'm going to need right now. I can get it to work. And like I said, my friend's got all new parts and stuff. Hey, Marty B. MT's in the house. What's up? But it's going to be just getting there, guys. Hey, Michigan 10. Ashley Fields. PFC Gump. How you doing, Gump? Can't wait to see the cabin when you release your adventure videos. Cool, PFC. I think you're going to love it. Doing a lot of repairs. I've been moving slow. This is day 13. And really, I've just been getting the wood and stuff together and trying to plan it. Like I like to say, Chris Voss says this. It's not my saying. An idiot with a plan is going to be better off than a genius who only has an idea. So I'm trying to get the plan together. I've put in a couple stabilizers already because the dang thing was falling over. But once I get everything lined up, then I'll get it together. And I think you're going to love it. It's finishing the cabin. So like in 1838, as best I can tell, and it's finishing out this year. In 1990s, the Boy Scouts came in, and they were the most recent ones to do repairs on the cabin up until me. And yeah, it's gonna be nice, Gump. I think you're gonna love it. You know, I love that. I like that movie, Forrest Gump. I've seen it so many times. I don't know why I always saw it in rehab too. It's like one of those movies they play in rehab. I don't know. Maybe it was because of Jenny. But what was my point? Oh, I just love that part. Do you remember when he's busting down the gun in the military, right? And he puts it back together and he does it so much faster than everybody else. And the drill sergeant comes up and he's like, Gump, why did you put that gun back together so quickly? And he's like, because you told me to. And he's like, you're a genius. I love that part yeah. And then the other day I had somebody come up and I'm sorry, it was just great. You ever have somebody come up who they're a meddler? They're just meddling, right? Try and figure out what they can and all this. And you can tell that they really just have an idea. right? There's definitely no plan here, but it was an idea somewhere along the lines, and they came up and they just told me some of the strangest stuff, and I still scratch my head about why did they do that. But there's this movie, The Art of the Steal, and I don't know if you've seen it. It reminded me of that. In this one part, they're trying to get across this border or something, this check toll, and the guy's in the car, right? And then there's the agent in the booth, and the guy in the car is just acting really weird. And the dude in the booth finally just real mellow leans over and he's like, "Are you on drugs, son?" And no, just the other day I kind of felt that way. It's like, what's happening? Do you ever have one of those moments where somebody just walks up to you in your life and they just start talking for some reason and you're like, what's happening? It was one of those moments. Cool of the evening just kicked in. It's nice. Horses over there in the yard. Donkey over there. Bees. A girl just rode past a minute ago, like a cowgirl. Headed up over here on this real pretty brown horse. I love the evenings here. Yeah. Melancholy hour's been getting a little bit easier too as I'm starting to settle in. Hang on, somebody. Hi, Cameron and Rachel. Hey, thank you, Rachel. I bought an emoji for 20 bucks. It's this little punk dude with the backwards hat, and he's doing like the Care Bear stare with the heart thing, so I pop. Hey, thank you. You're a really good friend. I appreciate you're another one of those longtime donors, and it's your donations and your support that has really kept the channel going, and so that we can get to a point here in the future where the channel's really going to take off. I appreciate y'all guys so much, because we've never had this before, Rachel. All of everything that I've done here has been just tooth and nail. And so whenever the channel is in jeopardy and things aren't going well and everything, because it's a balance. You have no idea the stuff that I have to keep balanced out here all the time to keep it going. Because like the revenue runs 1 month ahead. It's only up until now, it's only ever been ad generated. So you don't play, you don't get paid, kind of thing. And man, it's been hard, so hard in the past, and it is really nice when y'all guys jump in and help support the channel like this. That's just another reason though that I want to be sure that these coming videos and the channel itself in the future does stuff that's right and good. I just believe in getting what you pay for, right? So this channel's a lot like I always say PBS, right? This channel is made possible by donations from viewers like you. And at the same time, we do art here. And this is, it's a commodity, it's entertainment, right? And so that's the reason I just want to make sure once we get up and gunning again that y'all guys get a quality product for this, and that the channel goes in the directions that we've been promising that it's going to go. Being that there isn't any other direction for me, I don't know how it could be anything else. Still, thank you. Thank you to all of y'all guys for making this what it is, and making it work. It wouldn't be possible without you. And if it was, it would be hellish. Yeah, it's just the struggle sometimes. Oh, pardon me, but that is the past. Hopefully, and the future looks bright. That's all right, straight out that front window. Yeah. I hope I get up the grade all right tonight. I'm going to be up there for a few days now, guys. I'm going to drop down to the bottom with you. I can't spend. Struggle is real, bro, says Alru 925. Right on, bro. Right on. It is. It is so real, isn't it? Yeah. And I'm just trying to get up the grade tonight. I think that the pickup truck will be fine. I'm going to ditch a lot of weight. I'll put a lot of the heavier stuff in the Interceptor and just run it is kind of what I'm thinking. It was cool today. A guy asked me, he was like, "What is that thing you're driving?" And I'm like, "It's a retired police Interceptor." Right? Everybody asks about my car, right? And this guy, he was like, "Why wouldn't it be?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why wouldn't it be? You know? Yeah. Found out also at Walmart day before yesterday, last time I was in there, I can get all-terrain truck tires put on this thing. Had I been thinking when I got it tired, I would have done that already. And then I'll be able to drive it anywhere. It's just, I'm so afraid right now the way that road is. If I take this up there, I'm going to run into the same spot that got the tire last time. And guys, it really put me back a lot. So I just can't risk it. But my next go, the next time I can afford it, I'm going to get some truck tires for this thing. And it's going to be able to go anywhere. It's, what do they call it? It's a club. And if you own one of these, you're in it. It's, what is it? It's Panther Club, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's Panther. It's like a cat. And so there's lots of videos and stuff about these old police interceptors, or just the Crown Vics in particular. But basically what the videos say is that this is a truck with a car body. And I'll tell you, after driving it the way I have, I believe it. These things are actually just, it's a truck with a car body, basically. It handles so well. And while I'm driving this, it's interesting too, because like leaving Omak today, there's this little red truck behind me, and it was obvious he wanted to drive fast. And I wanted to drive fast too, right? We had all these, like a line of 6 slow-mos in front of us. And when I say fast, I mean like the speed limit, right? It's like 60 miles an hour. And these guys were going like 50. And so the guy comes around like he's gonna pass me, and I just put my foot in it, is all I did. I just like put the pedal down. This freaking car jumps up and goes, boom! And just like, man, we were gone. And it's like, yeah, 88 miles an hour faster than Doc Brown can say, what do you say? Great Scott, yeah. Derek 6, Matt, do some adventures around that creek or river by that campground you stayed at. Want to see the closer. Yes. See them closer. That was what I was trying to do here just recently. We were going to do that. They finally started doing some road construction out there, so I wasn't able to go up any further. It was just so loud out there that day, because I think all that noise travels through the valley. But we're definitely going to do that. I got some stuff shot out that way. Before winter hits, though, we're going out Totes Coulee, and we're going to check that out. Also, there's a road out there that I need to check in the next couple days and see how bad it is. It might be another way to get the interceptor all the way up to the cabin and cut the grade out, because the grade's got to be where I was getting my flats. Hoorah, FFL. FFL says, and I'll read your comment, bro. I'll tell you douchebags asking dumb questions like doesn't help anybody, and you don't really care. You just want to demean someone in recovery. Thank you, FFL. Yeah, no, don't pay attention to them. We get a lot of those people in here, and you're right. They are just trying to demean people and stuff. And I don't like the whole demeaning recovery too. It just seems like a really easy jab. I don't know. There's this lady I watch on YouTube, and I used to kind of like, I don't know, I liked her kind of what she did and stuff, right? It's a different approach to the problems and stuff. And one time I thought a little less of her. But see, being in recovery, we can't do that, right? Because like that puts me down there with them, right? Just talking about alcoholics and stuff, and I was talking bad and everything, and I'm like, I don't know, because if you look through history, so many people who have had that difficulties in life and stuff later on in life become so much more and everything. I feel lots of times people, I think FFL, they're trying to put others down to make themselves feel better. It seems to me that there are a couple different ways a person can elevate themselves or feel elevated in life. One, they can do something that makes them better than they were the day before, right? And it's not a competition. We're only trying to beat our own best from before, personal best, right? or they're the kind of people that they're always degrading everybody else around them and stuff, which elevates them. So like, if we're all here and we can put those everybody else down, then wow, we're all the way up here, right? Rather than us being everybody being here and then us elevating ourselves. It's a good tactic. It's very useful. I see a lot of people, especially in the media nowadays, using it. And the reason is it works, you know. At the same time, it's built on something hollow, because there's no real substance. You know what I mean? DJB says, Wilson Brothers, hats off. My heart goes out to you. I've been in recovery for a long time. It's a struggle every day, and there is no time to listen to people that have no idea, that just want to talk crap. Hoorah. Totally agree with you. Totally agree. I think, though, that one thing I would say is that struggle enriches the life, in my opinion. So I look at it like evolution, right? I don't see why we can't all, like, I know half everybody, as soon as I say that, they think something, half everybody else thinks it's right. I don't see why we all gotta argue, and I'm not starting anything about that conversation, because if I were going to, it would take way too long. However, I will say the evolution or adaptation, it's the creature with the most pressure put on them that changes into something more adapted for a more successful life, right? So without that pain, without that struggle, without that need to change, no one and nothing ever does. But you put that pain, that struggle, that imminent death on top of us, and humans can change. Like everything else, we just grow stronger for it. So like, it's the pain and the hardship of life, in my opinion, that causes people to become more of their better self, rather than just being stagnant and having an idea of life and not realizing they're fortunate to have a stable life and not have the problems and difficulty. Yeah, it doesn't come out like I want it to, but it does kind of. The whole thing I think about, like, evolution and religion and all, is it's all the same thing. I don't see why if we just adapt two different words together, we've got the same thing, right? I just don't understand. But one of these days I'll do a video about that, right? And I'll lose all my subscribers. Nopey, hoorah, Nopey, appreciate you. Let me throw you a heart and a like. Nopey threw in $20 for the cause, guys. Says, can we start a new tire fund? Here's a start. Appreciate you, Nopey. Yeah, I've actually got a tire fund I'm working on now, my friend, and I will throw that 20 into it. Isaiah, hey Isaiah. Isaiah threw in $2 for the cause, guys. Bought a comment, says, props to you, man. Cheers to sobriety. Hoorah, Isaiah. Right on, my friend. Sobriety and life recovery. I want the life recovery in there too, because I find that so many people can live their life in an abstinence-based recovery and still be the same as they were before. It's when we start fixing the problems that made us want to obliterate our existence through substance, that I feel we can truly change for a happier, better existence. You know, so like, not doing the things that took my own mental control and made me be something that I don't want to be is a great thing. Fixing the reasons why I wanted to seek that oblivion is even better, in my opinion. If that makes sense, as Isaiah. I'm with you, bro. I'm totally with you, brother. Now, guys, I'm starting to see some raindrops coming down out here, and that's the last thing I need. I don't know why I can't catch a break, but I don't need a storm. It's probably not going to storm. It just looks a little bit drizzly, maybe. Oh, shoot. Well, that's home back there. Yeah, it's probably going to storm. I mean, why would why the hell wouldn't it, though? Right? Let me let y'all guys go. I appreciate you. I know I said we were only going to do this 20 minutes. We've been on here for 50 minutes. It's 421 of us here in the Interceptor. Video's been liked a smashing 376 times. Y'all guys are all awesome. Remember, there's only one of you. There's only ever been one of you. There's only ever going to be one of you. And all of our personal experiences, our one-time shot here on this planet is important. You are important. I'm not saying run over anybody. But at the same time, remember, it's important your experience. All right? So boundaries, good communication. Don't elevate your voice. Just continue to repeat the way you feel and what you think. And it's all going to work out. So I will see y'all guys back here the next time I see you. It's probably going to be a couple days. I got to figure out what to do once I get down from the mountain. I got to find one room, somewhere with one room that has Wi-Fi where I can sit and work on my videos. Then after that, we'll be good. I've got a couple ideas, but I need to turn one of them into a plan. You see what I did there? Yeah, I'm just going to keep saying it till it sticks. Yeah. An idiot with a plan is better than a genius who only has an idea. Chris Voss, Never Split the Difference is the name of the book. It is on audiobook here on YouTube. If you leave a comment and you like it, tell them Matt sent you. Everything in life is a negotiation. It's a barter. Whether we're going to have a good day or a bad day, where we're going to go for dinner, what we're going to do for the rest of our life if we're hitched, all of these things. And so Chris Voss, the book, Never Split the Difference, which, like I said, is available on audiobook here. I am not sponsored. Teaches all kinds of psychological tools that allow us to have better communications and outcomes with the other people in our world. Hoorah. Shannon Kenner. Hi, Shannon. Let me get your heart and a like. Thank you, Shannon. Shannon put $5 in for the mission. Bought a comment, says, "You're a true inspiration, Matt. Love following your journey and adventures." Well, Shannon, you're an inspiration. Thank you so much for your kind words and your support, my friend. I'm going to roll back up real quick, make sure I didn't miss anybody, guys. Shout out to the moderators. You're killing it out there, guys. Hello to all the new people. Thank you for being here. And I hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to getting to see you more later. Bye, guys. Okay, that's all good. Next about that other thing. It's going to be all right, though. Don't worry about it. We always make it work. Here, let's run outside while we're closing out, guys. As long as I keep moving, but as soon as I sit still, I'm like, I'm done. Isn't that pretty? That's nice. I'm not old yet. I'm experienced with a lot of road. As pain heals, glory lasts forever, and chicks dig scars. Check that out. Yeah, it'll be dark by the time I get back up there. I've spent too long. I don't regret it. Like that tattoo people get sometimes says no regrets. They misspell regret on purpose. I don't know. Love how friendly these people are out here. Shout out to the community of Loomis, Orville, Tonasket, Omak, and everywhere else out here in the Okanagan Valley. Bunch of good people, good neighbors. All right, I'm gonna twist a cigarette for the road. Like I said, I still gotta balance a bunch of stuff between my pickup truck and this. Hopefully we'll make it. We'll make it. We're gonna make it. Never had a doubt. Dinner's gonna be good tonight. Like I said, I got one of those little birds to cook. That's gonna be yummy. And then it's gonna be stew for the rest of the month. I like that Campbell's has come out with some of these like hot and spicy things. So I got some like hot and spicy chicken dumplings, hot and spicy Cajun stuff. It's gonna be good. I got tea, I got some M&Ms. Yeah, what's this? Tim, hey Tim. Thanks, buddy. So Tim Durbridge put in $5 for the channel, guys. Thank you, Tim. Bought a comment. Let me get you a heart and a like. Tim says, hi, Matt from New Zealand. All the best, brother. Thank you, Tim. Right back to you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Get ready. One of these days, I'm going to make it down to New Zealand. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be cool. New Zealand, Tasmania, Australia. Yeah, I think that's going to be awesome. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate you. Big thanks to all y'all guys. Never give up. Never surrender. Bye.